Welcome to another episode of The Bastard Sermon. I'm one of your three hosts, Cody Hucker.
Luke Young.
I am vengeance.
I am the Knight.
They are the vengeance at night.
I'm the Batman. You don't know that fucking line, Schubert?
Of course.
That beautiful little voice is...
I thought it was going to be like an easy, just like bump, set, spike. Nope.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Not
I
at
thought
all.
that's what we were doing. That was Lloyd Johnson, the other host, and we have that sexy little voice you just heard was comedian Alex Schubert from the Fuck You Like The Bengals podcast and from the Cincinnati comedy scene. Give it up, boys.
Yay, hello, yay me. How are you guys?
Good, man. How are you?
Happy to be back, man. Thank you.
Real quick up front, I just came off of a night of heavy drinking at the Just for Laughs comedy fucking performance up at Go Bananas.
Showcase.
Everyone, the showcase. Everyone crushed. Good job to everybody that was out that night.
Shout out to the Cincinnati stand-up comedy scene for fucking being full of some of the funniest people I've ever met. Some of my best friends in life. I love all of those people
I didn't say
dearly.
write a fucking novel, Jesus.
I could write a novel.
Yeah,
They
we
are
should.
super supportive, nice people. It's cool to like go to that club and like nobody acts like too snooty to talk to you or anything like that. Everybody's like, "Hey, what's up? What's going on?" Jay Armstrong had a good set. Fucking Hannah had a good set. Fucking Rudick had a great set. Blake Hammond had a great set. Rand had a great set. Fucking everybody that was up there did really good. Phil Pointer was killing it.
Billy DeVore,
Billy DeVore.
talked to him about today. Billy said he just got a tape from it,
Did he?
and I'm like, yeah, send it to me when you get it.
That's fucking awesome, man. I hope that they post those. Like, I hope that just being 100% real, everybody deserves it, but I think that Blake had the best set of the night. I hope that dude gets it. I hope it gets fucking...
Blake is, I've said it, Lloyd and I have said it on Fuck You.
We've said it here plenty too.
Blake's the best comic in Cincinnati.
Yeah, dude, for sure. I
He
love
is.
Blake.
He's also like he holds himself to such a high standard.
Yeah.
And he also like he thinks he's had 3 good sets his entire life.
Yeah.
Now 4.
Yeah, he texted me and he was like, even by my standards, that was a good set. And I was like, you're 100% right, dude. You crushed it. I hope that dude makes it to Montreal. If you guys hear it, it's not saying anybody else doesn't deserve it, but I mean, I think Blake crushed it the hardest. And probably anybody would agree that's being honest with himself.
I think that a lot of people in Cincinnati would like kind of we're all so supportive of each other.
For sure, you guys are.
That if like say hypothetically say Blake was the only one that got it, everyone in this scene would not be bummed for themselves. They would be stoked for Blake.
Yeah.
Blake,
I know a couple that would be fucking bummed, but
Yeah.
we won't mention their names.
it's all right. But Blake is like he's been going on the road with Mark Normand recently,
Yeah.
and
He's been getting mentions on Tuesdays with Stories with Joe List and Mark Norman.
he's the fucking funniest.
That's
dude.
wild to listen to that show and hear fucking Blake Hammond's name get popped up. I'm like, yo, what's up? Cincinnati
Dude,
comedians. Hell
fucking
yeah,
rules.
dude. And Blake's my boy. I'm like, yeah, dude, that's so fucking cool.
Alex just got mentioned on a big podcast not too long ago.
What'd you get mentioned on, Shubes?
The Middle of Somewhere with Cy Amundsen and Chad Daniels.
Yeah.
Chad is one of my favorite comedians of all time.
Everybody loves
Same.
Chad. Everybody, like, universally fucking loves that guy. They have nothing but good things to say about Chad Daniels.
I will go out of my way. I've literally, I mean, this is a weird Asperger's thing of me. I'm not sure, or just me being weird. I've literally messaged like exes, being like, and then I'm on good terms with obviously, and be like, go see Chad.
Yeah.
Go see Chad. He's the funniest.
100%, dude. That dude fucking rules.
You know, it has anything to do with fucking Asperger's.
Yeah, I don't know what that had to do with Asperger's, but...
Nah, I just needed something to blame it on.
Yeah. You're just weird sometimes, man.
Yeah, I know. I will fully admit that.
Also, you could have just said I just text my friends and tell them to go to Chad Daniels. Friends that I haven't talked to in a while.
Well,
No,
I was trying-
exes of mine
I was
because I have
trying
Asperger's.
I was trying to put it in perspective of being like, this is like how much I enjoy Chad and think he's just the funniest.
I like that he was like, I'm trying to put it in perspective and just rubbing Vaseline on the lens of the camera the entire time. I'm trying to get the shot in focus right now.
Yeah.
Just smudging the camera, licking it with his fingers and shit like that. Oh, fuck, dude. All right, let's go right into it. We were talking about losing our virginity. I've told my story. I think we've all told our stories, but you said you have a story, so get into it.
My story is actually not. A lot of people say their stories like, but mine's actually not all that bad.
Yeah.
It was with I used to DJ at
It's not starting off good.
Yeah.
no, it was Lloyd's been there. It was at a place called Ladder 19.
Yeah.
And it was a girl that like I've been like friends with for a little bit, but I had a night off that night. I don't know.
What was his name?
Steve.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
It was Steve Harvey.
I'll take a lap.
So basis.
Please do your Steve Harvey impression.
No, I don't have
I love that. It's just black voice. He doesn't know how to do it at all. He's speaking in Ebonics and doing black voice the whole time.
So white families on Family Feud. Why families be like?
Did you ever hear Nick Mullen's bit about Steve Harvey where he's making fun of Steve Harvey? I'm going to butcher Mullen doing it, but he was just like, yeah, they'll just have somebody, they'll write the most ridiculous questions for Steve Harvey to read. And he's like, what's long and hard and you put it in your mouth and suck on it. And some lady will be like, boom, a penis, and he'd be like, good God, somebody, oh my God, somebody, oh dear Lord, he's falling over and fucking passing out from the vapors and shit like that the whole time, and I was like, that's every episode of Family Feud I've ever watched in my entire life. I'm sorry,
No.
Nick Mullen aside, go ahead.
Dude, it's like I've always said hardly any jokes are told well secondhand.
Yeah.
It's so hard to like do someone else's bit justice.
You do Attell's bits justice when you
Because
retell
I've
them.
listened to them 50 fucking times.
And performed with him.
Yes, a few times actually. He's the best and the nicest.
What a sweetheart.
He's,
All right.
So I used to work at Ladder 19 up in Clifton.
I've got the worst song. I could top you all.
That was the bit that got me into Attell.
I could still feel her beard.
That, to me, is my favorite tag to a joke I've ever heard.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking
That's
good.
so just tight, succinct, and fucking funny.
Yeah, dude. He's the master. He's the grand master.
The
So,
story's gonna take a while, isn't it?
For sure, it is.
I actually had the night off tonight. It was like in the summer of it was in the summer of one year, and I had the night off because I went to a concert, and the concert I went to was the last person you would expect me to see the night before having sex for the first time.
Yeah?
Weird Al.
Really?
Hell yeah, dude.
That was your end of
For you,
Crushes Plus?
that kind of makes sense. that kind of tracks. I don't know why, but
I mean, I've seen him 3 times. Which,
You
by the
just
way, for
got
Lloyd
soaking
also
wet
tracks.
in the middle of White and Nerdy.
Also, without you ever telling me that, I know you've seen him 3 times.
Yeah.
I already know.
we guessed.
He's one of my favorites.
If you told me you had a back piece of Weird Al's face, I wouldn't be shocked at all. I wouldn't
That'd be
blink it
sick.
out.
well, I got news
actually.
for you guys, and thankfully we're on video.
Yes?
No.
Let's go.
But no, I had the night off, so like my old buddy Matt was DJing at Ladder where I usually worked, and a girl and I who I've been friends with for probably like since I started around UC. I guess we just got to talking one night, and then we went back to her place, and it just ended up happening.
Yeah?
We
What was your fuck game? Because you've been watching... How old were you when you lost your virginity?
I was 23.
Okay, so you've been watching a lot of porn. I would say a monumental amount of porn at this point, right?
I needed my vices.
Are you a big porn guy? Were you jacking dick?
I mean, I guess.
He's like, it's what you would call a catastrophic amount of pornography.
I would consider it my third job.
Like, have you ever heard the would you rather question? Like, would you rather have your parents know your sexual history or your porn search history?
Sexual history, without a doubt.
Yeah,
dude.
me too.
It's over.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't want my mom seeing all the pee porn that I've jacked off to.
There ain't nothing I can throw out there that my mom wouldn't be like, oh, well, we have video.
She's dipping in the archives, blowing dust off tapes. Yeah, it's just... Go ahead, sorry. So you're watching a lot of porn. Did you try to do some jackhammering? Like, he still does. He just gave me a look like, is that not how everyone fucks? Like, is that not your game?
Jack, what do you mean Jack?
Like, were you just like...
just going as fast as I could?
as fast and as hard as you can,
I
over and
kinda,
over,
like-
nonstop.
I kind of just I only said this for a first time. Like for a first timer, I think I just like knew what I was doing.
Yeah.
Like from a first timer's perspective, not like I actually know how to do this. Like I'm a pro at this. I wasn't, but
What kind of dick are you working with, Schubert? You got a big dick?
I have been told as such. Anyway,
Really?
Yes.
You got a fat old ween on you?
I guess.
All right, cool.
Look at those hands.
Yeah. Dude, you do have the hands of a man with a giant dick. If you have a little dick and you have those hands, man, God is asleep at the wheel.
These are my hands for the people watching.
God
on
is
video
asleep
here.
at the wheel. I have little tiny girl hands. Put your hand. I know you do this too much, but
Yes, I do.
so people can see it.
Hold
yeah,
on.
I
Let's
look
turn it to the side.
It looks
there
like
it is.
It looks like a child's hand inside of
Yours does.
a regular person's hand. Your hand's fucking gigantic.
Clearly, he didn't mean yours. What?
Yeah.
Yeah. My
He's
child
alright,
mutant
he's
hands.
He's all right.
I have child baseball gloves.
Yeah, so you get your giant dick out. You throwing down some good dick. Was she having a good time, or did you just like bust in 30 seconds? What happened?
Both.
Really?
I don't think that's true.
She had 20 seconds of loving it. And then,
No, we actually ended up doing it again the next week.
nice.
Yeah.
All right.
So she came back for seconds, so it couldn't have been too bad.
Yeah.
And
Did you bust just as quickly the second time?
I don't think so.
No quick bust? You don't think so?
What note did she moan in?
G sharp.
Which octave?
Actually, just kidding. She wasn't moaning.
G sharp 6. I'm gonna guess 6. 6 or 7.
Okay. What octave did she cry in?
Okay, that was a 4. It actually was more of like the silent cry. Just like, what was I thinking?
No, she came back for seconds. Did you guys keep fucking? This become your long-term girlfriend? Fuck
No.
buddy? No?
No, we're still friends. We still keep in touch periodically.
Yeah.
But I think
That's just dick.
Now, Shoobs, you're a talented man, you're a handsome man, but you don't strike me as a dude that's out there crushing puss all the time. Is that a fair assessment
no comment.
of your puss crushery? Are you out there crushing puss? You out there with a fucking...
He's a DJ, bro.
Do you ever use that for your push crushing advantageous...
So I try not to like flirt too much when I DJ,
Yeah.
especially since like the bar I work at for my DJ girl gig. I'm like,
I want to
wait-
see you flirt in the wild so badly. I want
Yeah,
to camera.
I do too.
I want to see what his... I want to see Alex spit game, dude. I want to see what that looks like.
I can only flirt in the wild.
Can you role play with Luke right now? How you would like flirt with Luke the way that you would flirt with a girl? Like he's jacking him off.
Thanks, man.
All right. Okay.
I'm at my, and this is painfully obvious, but like I feel like I'm at my best with flirting when I'm working from ahead.
Yeah.
Like when she's already like, I can't turn a disinterested girl into an interested girl.
Okay.
I have to basically find an interested girl and then close the deal.
Them titty. Oh wait.
Dude, I had to go.
No, that's what girls say about Alex. They say he's retarded, but that dick ain't retarded.
Is that an Eminem tune?
Oh.
All right, I'm sorry.
Oh
Shoobs.
boy.
They came back for the fingering. I mean,
Yeah, dude, you got fingers like every finger's a dick. So come on, that's got to be all around a good time
if
for
it
him.
feels like more than 2 fingers, it's probably a dick. I think
Another
that-
Attell line, yes.
Dude, I could quote Attell
we know.
more than anyone.
Yeah, we're aware. You said to tell our fuck stories. Mine was so I was technically raped my first time, but it was fine. It was okay, but I was okay with it. But it was a lady that I was dating, but I tried to fuck her on my the futon. There was a pull-out futon at my uncle's house. We used to party over there because my uncle was an irresponsible fucking 36-year-old man that would let 15-year-olds drink at his house. He went to jail for it. Don't worry, but not by any fault of my own. But yeah, so we're getting hammered, and I tried to fuck her, and my dick's all limp and like.
Wait, did you have whiskey dick?
Yeah, terrible whiskey dick and already impotence issues and stuff like that. And I needed
geez.
some Viagra, so it was like, this phone call is actually important. I got to take this. I'll be back.
All right.
Cool.
Oh, jeez.
Hello.
So Cody's leading a story.
Yeah. So and then yeah, it turns out the girl was a guy named Carl.
Carl Spade?
This
No.
actually tracks.
I was about to say, like, why do so many bad fuck stories include a futon?
I think that's just that time in everyone's life.
Yeah.
Like when you're willing to sleep on a futon.
If you
There's
have
also-
a futon, you're slinging pretty lazy dick.
Yeah, it's at that time in your life where you're like, oh, I'm willing to sleep on this. Like you don't have enough self-respect to buy a bed.
Yep.
I also feel like the worse the bed, the more you can, like, adjust to, like, fucking in weird situations.
Yeah, I would agree.
Does that make
No,
sense?
I don't know if you have one of those like really good beds that like you can just like fold that bitch in the middle. You probably get some.
No,
probably
I,
get some more
I think
mileage out of that.
I know what he mean. I think what he's saying is like once you fuck in an uncomfortable place, you're like trained to fuck anywhere.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've done it in, wow, I hope some people don't listen to this. My car, front seat of my car, multiple times.
It's a little people privilege.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can't think I've ever been with a woman small enough to be able to get it on in the front seat. We'd have to like always go to the
of
back.
my old 02 Honda Civic.
Oh God.
That thing was tan as a motherfucker.
No, I know what you mean, dude. I used to sling dick in the back of a '98 Civic in a Myers parking lot on the daily, Monday through Friday.
But no, like I have a day bed right now, which is like a fucking twin mattress. So it's like I've had girls say like, "Man, that's so hard. Like it's hard to have sex on that thing." I'm like, "I know, but I've learned."
Yeah. You know how to like ride through that bumpy trail.
If you give me a king size,
Can't always guarantee that they know how to though.
No.
I don't know. I gotta fucking I got a King Plus.
Yeah,
Stearns
you
and
got
Foster.
land. Yeah.
And also, your daughter was genuinely like,
That was not the next place. God damn it.
Speaking of sex and bedroom, you're Lily.
you didn't even. Okay,
Schubert.
to be fair, you didn't even let me finish.
Go ahead.
Didn't make that.
And neither
You
did
did
she.
not make it better.
I would say she genuinely didn't think I had ever had sex before,
Yeah, I mean, I could see someone.
Suspecting that.
Yeah.
suspecting that I've never boned. This feels weird to talk about on a podcast, but this is the bastard sermon.
I didn't finish my story. Do you want to hear the rest of it?
Yes, please.
All right, so we're watching The Godfather.
Oh.
There's actually later on another friend ended up showing up, so we get drunker. I pass out on the couch, and then I woke up to the fucking. You remember when DVDs used to have the title screen and it would play music over and over again? just
Yeah,
on loop?
dude, I know what you're talking about.
So The Godfather 1 has the trumpet music or whatever the fuck. You know the song. Everybody knows the Godfather theme song.
Yep.
I hear that playing loud as fuck. I feel pressure on top of me, and this girl is riding my half-hard dick on top of me. Like, just she had put it in, taking my pants off, and just started trying to ride my dick while I was asleep. And I was like, and as soon as I woke up, I was like, yeah, all right, I guess I'm having sex. Cool. But I don't know. I tried to fuck her before that, so I don't. I told that story to somebody
followed
else.
through and you liked it and wanted it,
It wasn't rape. I know, but I
because
told that
women
I know,
in
but-
relationships wake up dudes like that too.
Sure. I told that to somebody else, and they were like, "You were raped," and I was like, "No, I wasn't." Then they were like, "Think about it for 2 seconds," and I was like, "I mean, all right, I guess technically."
You
but
were
it was fine.
knocking on the door and you heard growls on the other side. Like you were on the border. You were entering the territory of rape, but you didn't. I don't think you crossed that threshold.
I think there
Hold
was.
on, props for that. That was a great analogy.
I think
Yeah,
there,
I only say it's a rape to juice the story up, and somebody else did tell me that.
As you should.
I was like,
'cause
I
it
get
does make it enthralling. I mean, it is even without the rape part.
I think there's some people who would like hear that scenario, and I'm sorry, they would be in that scenario and be like, "Oh, I was raped."
100%.
yeah.
Yeah. Like they'd be in that exact scenario, and be like, "Oh my God, this."
And
I
we
don't
call
want
those
this."
people "shut up."
Bury it. Like you did when your uncle did it.
Thank you, slow gas leak. Second time I've made that joke in the past half hour.
That's all right.
This is the first time it was recorded. It's okay.
Yeah.
All right, going to this fucking Lost Profits thing, dude.
Okay.
Unless you guys have a good first-time fuck story. Do you, Lloyd?
I mean, I think I told it already, didn't I?
It's just a rant. It's just a fuck story, I feel like. Is yours any good?
Well, mine was short. I mean, it's just I got the text that it was down, that it was go time, that no one was at her place. So
How old were you?
I was I just turned 17.
Okay.
And so it was raining outside too, and so I trekked like the 3 miles through the rain.
Did you run or did you walk?
Oh, I walked.
Or did you?
I needed
drive?
to preserve energy. I'm not about to enter through the house gassed out. Just I'm gonna need
You got the
like
Rocky
a
One
fucking
theme
minute
song
to
playing in the
catch up.
background, like.
Yeah, man. I took my time. I showed up. I got it on. I did my thing, and then I threw the rubber away, and she said, "I want to go again." And I was like, "Well, that was the only one I got." And she said, "We can go again." I was like, "I don't want to have kids," so I just put my clothes on, and I left. And then I didn't speak to her for like a whole year.
That seems like your first time. If I had to guess what your first time was like,
It
I'd
would
tell
be
that
that.
same story. Okay, all right. Yeah, I'm sure yours is just
How old were you?
16.
God damn.
Yeah, well, for Alex, it's like, wow, it was young. For you, it's like, wow, late starters, huh? Late bloomers. You were, what, 12 or something? Yeah. That was all my friends were fucking when they were like 12 and 13, so I thought I was a late bloomer. And then I tell that 16, some people are like, 16? Like, what the fuck? I was like 19.
I mean, I was still in high school, so I was fucking wiping my forehead clean that I wasn't 18.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, I'm not a senior.
Like, thank God. Oh, fucking.
You guys are making me really feel like a total asshole.
No,
right
no,
now.
you're fine. I think it's good that you're telling your story because it normalizes it. Because I think there's a lot of dudes like you.
I don't want to.
I think there's a
shit.
fuckload of dudes like you that don't talk about it or they lie.
They all subscribe to our Patreon.
That's
Yeah.
for certain.
That's actually what I'm doing. I'm lying. I didn't have sex until I was 31. Or wait, how's Lily?
I don't know,
Shit,
19?
that
She's
doesn't work.
19.
Yeah, that doesn't work at all.
Yeah, not even a little bit.
Because I remember like
So you were 20.
Yeah, I
Even
was 20.
still, you still got Schubert beat by fucking 4 years. I'm sorry, Schubert, but that's kind of funny.
No, you're fine. I remember when I like knew, like the first thing that popped into my head was like, oh shit, this is actually happening.
Yeah.
That was my very first thought. And I'm not
Same.
talking like, when I say like I was 23, I'm not talking like, hey Shubes, happy 23rd birthday. I'm talking like, hey Shubes, your 24th birthday's coming up in about a month and a half.
Yeah.
So he counted the wrinkles on the sheets and fucking slung some dick and went home sad.
I love how you say that as if it wasn't a couch.
I was trying to help.
All right, speaking of cool guys with cool guy fuck stories, what's going on with Lost Profits, Shubes?
Okay, so I was telling the story before the podcast, but Lost Prophets was a kind of like a British hard rock band. They're like U2 meets like 30 Seconds to Mars, and their singer Ian Watkins. If you don't know, some of you guys might know, he was a massive piece of shit.
He looks like it.
He literally says, like his Wikipedia article says, Welsh convicted sex offender and former singer.
Sexual offenses and criminal activity.
Oh wow,
Golden Voice Luke Young, you want to read this?
On the 19th of December 2012, Watkins was charged at Cardiff Magistrates Court with conspiracy to engage in sexual activity with a fucking 1-year-old girl.
Oh my god, dude.
Jesus.
What the fuck?
And possession and or distribution of indecent images of children and extreme animal pornography.
What counts as extreme?
Yeah.
Isn't animal pornography already extreme?
It's just
mean-
the Nature Channel.
I like to think
What?
extreme would mean like they put a baseball bat down like a snake's mouth and then use it as a dildo.
Or just like someone going on like a horse stick
like
or
Brain
something.
would've
I
never
feel like
went
you've
there.
thought of that before.
Yeah, I feel like you've seen this
It was
video.
pretty good.
We need
So,
to, somebody get his hard drive.
like I said, check my porn history, mom and dad. So he was
Luke's
remanded.
doing it out of spite. Like, no. See what you did. See what you
This
made.
is your fault.
See what you made.
He was remanded in custody, as were his 2 female co-accused.
All right, so his 2 female co-accused were the women who were big fans of Lost Prophets, and I believe
And they outed him.
No.
Bringing them babies to fuck.
yeah, exactly.
Oh.
Yep.
Wow. They were bringing this man
Yep.
babies to
They
fuck.
were so enamored with this guy. And the last sentence of the second paragraph, as you can see, on November
The last
27th,
paragraph. Okay.
the last sentence on the second paragraph. On November 27th, the day after his guilty plea had been accepted by the prosecution, Watkins referred to his sex offenses as mega lulls in a recorded phone call to a female fan from his prison.
Mega lols?
Like,
LOLS? Lol? I wasn't reading
just
the...
didn't take it. I think it was like a text or something like that.
LOLZ.
Oh
In a
my
recorded
As
phone.
many-
No,
Wow.
it was in a recorded phone call, so he was a grown man that said lols.
About fucking a 1-year-old.
About fucking kids, children,
Among
babies.
other
a
things.
1-year-old dog. That's like the worst. That's the worst possible.
We went to
pedophile,
high
right?
school with a pedophile like that.
Several, I'm sure.
He went. His face was all over the news. They like talked about it over the PA system. I think you were at the art school at this point, though.
What was his name?
It was Tyler something or other. I had classes with him. He would tell me all the time how he would like buy blank skateboards on Amazon all the time, and he would line his room with them. I was like, but they're blanks. Like I was just like so confused. Like why don't you get like literally anything with images on it? Like it's just you bare wood, okay. But yeah,
Sound like
and
he
then
was bearing wood the wrong way.
yeah, and a couple months later, he stopped coming to school, and it was all over the news. I think I seen it before I went to
It wasn't
school that
Heinz,
morning.
was it?
No,
Okay.
no.
I know
He
there's
was he had like really bad acne scarring and glasses and short blonde hair.
Was he in the? Oh, I know
spiked
exactly
up.
what you're talking about. Was he in the special ed class? He wasn't special ed.
He
but
wasn't
was
special ed, but he hung around the special ed students.
That kind of tracks.
Co-conspired. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, there's a guy that went to Diamond Oaks when I was there that apparently like got caught diddling like his 4-year-old neighbor, and then her dad, I guess, like knocked like literally like all of his teeth out of his head. I think.
Yeah.
Good.
Like I think when they got him to the hospital, like he was in the ICU for days.
Good. Fuck that guy.
yeah.
Did you ever see the video of like there was like a pedophile being like walked to court or something?
Oh,
like
and
that?
the dad shoots him.
Literally shot.
Oh, yeah.
shot him
I
in the
jack
head.
off. to
Yeah,
that
I
video
love
every
that
morning.
video.
It's the best.
Start
love
my
that.
day by jacking off to that.
When
video.
I first heard
he was on
about that story, my dad came back in town because we had just talked about it on the podcast, and I told my dad, I was like, he would love this. He would be the kind of dad that like fucking murder someone just to murder someone and use like his kid's name like. And like I told him the fucking story, and he was like, hell yeah, I'd do the fucking say anyone touch my fucking kids, I'll stab them in the face. I'm like, all right, okay.
Hell yeah, Dad.
Hell yeah, dude.
I'm sure it has a lot to do with how much you love me.
Right.
I'm sure that's why.
It's like, let's just wait for that green light, buddy.
That video rules. I don't want to. I don't know. We
It
don't need
is.
to play.
It does
great.
rule.
I don't want to play murder on the podcast right
It's
now,
not
but
the weird thing is
if you guys have never seen it, the guy's sitting at a payphone booth. It's
Yeah.
in the 80s, and the I guess the guy that was accused was like a karate instructor that kidnapped dude's son and took him over to like California. When they got the kid back and got dude in custody, his kid started saying, "Yeah, I was molested." So the dad had cop friends. And allegedly got some information about which airport the guy was going to be at. So he's on a payphone in the background, and he says on the phone to his friends, "There he is. All right, you're gonna hear a loud shot." And then he puts the phone down and he spins around with a fucking I think he's got a 44. He's got a big ass caliber handgun and just puts it in his ear and blows his fucking brains out. And then the camera doesn't stop. It's like Bud Dwyer. I thought I never saw the finished video. I only saw what was just on YouTube where he shoots him. I thought that was the end. Then it pans down and they go to like give him CPR, and then you just see his blood and all of his brains start coming out of his ears and just start leaking on the ground. I was like, yo,
I didn't see
rough.
that because like
That part's
awesome.
rough.
the original video like wasn't even that graphic.
It's graphic as fuck. Yeah,
No, like
I didn't
not
even
like
know.
the long form. I just remember like not even seeing like blood shoot out of him. I just,
Yeah.
Oh no. Like
No, it doesn't shoot out. It comes.
The clip you see all the time is fairly like
It's tame compared
safe.
to the.
But if you watch the one that like where it rolls for a couple of seconds,
You want to see
yeah,
it? Should we play it?
it gobs
I don't
out
know.
quite a bit.
I can't watch murder right
We can
now.
wait for Patreon.
Yeah.
I'm a little hungry.
And we don't have to put it on the screen for
like the
viewers.
Bud Dwyer one. I've seen that one a handful of times. So like the Bud Dwyer one, like they
I jerk
do
off that.
It can.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it fucking
they do
pans
a
down.
close up, like blood is shooting
Out of his
everywhere.
nose? Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude, it's one of the most graphic things
You
I've
can
ever
see
seen.
the
awesome.
life leave his eyes, and he slowly like.
How
just
come
closes his
politicians
eyes.
don't do that more often?
I mean,
Well,
that'd be
Bud
sick. wouldn't it?
Dwyer did that because he wanted to give his family like life insurance money.
Yeah,
Well, he got
why
caught in a
don't-
massive scandal.
why
You
don't
can't
they
get
do
life
that more
insurance-
often?
You can't get life
No,
insurance.
he's
if
still
you shoot
he was
yourself.
it's still when you could like his literally like, it felt like so his pension and everything would still go even if he did it. Like it wasn't the life
You know how
insurance itself, it
cool-
was his pension.
And he would have lost everything had he not done that, right?
You-
or his family
right if
would've.
he'd actually gotten indicted and went to jail, which
was coming.
later on down the road it sounds like he really didn't do a big part of what they said he did. Like Time Suck did Dan Cummins did it on Time Suck, and like because I always thought the same thing, like, oh, this dude was just a complete piece of shit. It sounds like he really didn't do most of what they said, just a little bit of shitty thing.
Yeah.
And then he was just like, oh, if I'm just going to get railroaded this way, then fuck it. I'm out. I'm done.
Right.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it have been cool if he did it anyways, and they were like, that's basically an admission of guilt. You guys get nothing.
That would. Yeah, that'd be super cool for his family that didn't do anything.
Yeah. That'd be
That'd
awesome.
be awesome. Sick, dude. Yeah, let's put them on the streets. For
like-
just existing because they were happen to be fucking the
Hey, you're
children
associated.
of this asshole. Yeah.
Like that dude like made up his mind. And, like he's
I'm
like,
gonna say, I don't
That's
want
the Stanhope bit of like, yeah, they don't fucking come to your job when your dad fucking rapes somebody and just suck your brains out with a vacuum cleaner.
I need to.
I don't want to live in the world that Luke's brain creates. God damn it.
I don't either.
He's like, I fucking snakes with baseball bats and you're
Reptilian weapons.
Jesus,
Oh,
bro.
I know your dad's dead, but now you owe his mortgage. Huh? What? What do you mean? Dude, you can foreclose on a house so easily.
He's like,
Right.
not
You
only
should get
that,
into
but
the banking services, dude. You would crush it. You would be so good at it. You're a soulless lizard person.
I was gonna say, hold on, should I be
So
handling?
well, sucks to suck. We need the money.
Can we
Bye.
turn the heat lamps on for Luke? He's getting cold over here.
My second
You get a nice
eyelids
hot
are
rock.
drying out.
For real, all of a sudden Luke just looks up and blinks sideways. Like, oh shit.
They're drying
Just
out.
licks his eyes.
I've had to keep the membranes stuck to the side.
Yeah, dude.
That's why his eyes are always fucking bloodshot. He just pretends to be a pothead.
They're dried out. I'm trying to keep the membranes hidden.
Yeah.
Uh,
All right. Any
All right,
more on
yeah.
this fucking creep? Alex, what else do you know about him?
I know he, the judge called him like the worst pedophile he's ever seen, like literally anywhere. I think he was
There it
sentenced
is.
to potentially the most dangerous sex offender he had ever seen, and I think he was sentenced to like 35 or so years in prison. Like he's done.
Has he been stabbed to death yet?
No, not even a little bit.
Wow.
Apparently he's
Not a little bit? No one's not even stabbed him once?
so anything like that, you immediately go into protective custody.
Forever?
Yeah,
Really?
and you go with other pedophiles. Yeah, they don't let you. They don't
Bro,
let you go
let
to
him
general
get a
population.
shot, though.
It's like pedophiles are like some of like the worst treated people when like they get into prison.
Yeah, but that's why they go into protective
man-
custody. That's like there's a prison in I think North Dakota maybe or something like that where a bunch of guards got in trouble because they just let a bunch of the protected inmates into the rec yard at the same time as
awesome.
non-protected.
That's awesome.
And it was just like 6 dudes got stabbed and beat to death with weights.
Hell yeah.
and the bunch of like prison guards got in trouble, but it just, like none of them even lost their job.
Okay, so
There's just a bunch of
Literally-
people like, hey, don't you do that.
Just a line of guys with their wrists out and one guy just lightly slapping them.
Yeah, it's just like a nun with a ruler, like, no.
How could you let those pedophiles that raped and murdered over 30 children collectively die?
You pieces of shit. Now,
I think.
here's your raise.
like Dahmer
And
was
paid vacation.
Yeah, after your mandatory 3 weeks paid vacation in Aruba, they announced it like the price is right.
They're like,
in
When
Aruba.
you come back, a new Chevy Cruze.
he's like, and for Todd, who let out the most inmates, a new jet ski.
Some girl in bikinis just doing the Vanna White over the top. Of
Oh
it.
my God! Like, thank you so much.
it's a Yamaha jet ski.
It's one of the greatest mistakes I've ever accidentally made in my entire life.
Totally an accident.
Winking at the camera while they make the cling sound.
It just the time slows down and dilates in on just the eye, like ding ding, and it has like the flash.
Yeah, exactly.
Nah,
That's what
it shows the $ from the Price is Right logo in his eyeball.
Yeah, I think it was
like
like the-
shittily too, like bad editing.
I think it was like in like the mid '80s or whatever. So there's like a news story on it.
Yeah, nobody gave a fuck.
Yeah, a buddy of mine sent me this thing. He's like, hold on, dude. He's like, I found this whole article about this. He's like, how is this not known to everyone? I'm like, cause shut up.
Cause
Snitches get stitches. What are you doing? Like, don't call attention on this.
So before you leave the last part, I just want to point this out on his criminal charges thing. It just has all the gross things he's did, and just the very last one: possession of mobile phone in prison.
that is pretty fucking.
He was
sad.
trying to get back
Why
to
even
his
put it in
fucking.
there?
He was trying to get on his Google Drive where he had all his
Exactly.
backups. He was.
It's like, not only did you rape multiple children,
Yeah.
but you were on.
I was making a
Foursquare.
documentary. I was making a documentary.
Dude, the prison guards take the phone from him and they're like, "Who are you on the phone with?" And you just hear.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh my god!
Leave us alone! I love her.
They take the phone and it just cuts to Michelle from Full House. Mushy, Misa-san.
Fuck.
You got it, dude.
Yeah, they took all of his pencils, but he keeps using his own shit to paint a baby on his pillow and fucking cut a little hole and fuck it.
We stopped giving him pillows.
I think it was one of those dudes that just hit his phone in his ass.
Oh, I believe it.
Everyone does. That's
Well,
how
yeah.
You know,
That's how you get by in prison. You hide a phone in your
You got a
butthole.
keister.
Yeah, you make your
the butt is
Prison
the
wallet.
body pocket.
Yeah, didn't you guys ever see what the fuck is the movie?
Deadpool too.
No, it's about LMA, the one that some people almost got killed over the making of. It's a
Really?
movie about the Mexican mafia, and it had dude, Danny Trejo had to help this dude not get killed in the fucking. Hold on, I gotta figure out what the name of the movie
Well,
is.
Danny Trejo is actually in the gutter when he's not acting. He's like, "Hold up, bro. Don't
You know, he
kill
said
these
he's
people."
never turned down a movie offer.
I believe it. You know, I just finally started watching shit
10
like
people, American Me, 10 people got killed over it. Like, literally, YMA, because they show them, like, having sex with dudes in the thing, like, as their only option. And when a dude gets out, he tries to fuck the girl in the ass, and she, like, runs away from him, because that's the only way that he was ever, because he's been in prison since he's 14 years old. Killed a kid in prison that fucked him in his ass. Like, that's the beginning of the movie. And he starts the Mexican Mafia in the California prison system. And it's, like, the beginning of the real Mexican Mafia. And they made this shit in 92. And the Mexican Mafia was like, motherfucker, what? And they just started killing
Is that why you
people.
don't want anyone to see your porn search history?
Nah, you guys have never seen American Me?
No, I haven't.
It's a good watch. You should check it out. It was on Netflix a little while ago. There was what's his face is in it? What the fuck is his
Danny
name?
Trejo.
No, Danny Trejo's not.
Edward
James Olmos is in it. Yeah, William Forsythe is in it, and fucking a bunch of other
Ugly
names.
Danny
I
I
don't really
don't, I
know.
don't know who the fuck those people are.
Edward
that
Lloyd
guy's
has once
face
referenced
looks
on
familiar.
"Fuck You," Edward James Almost.
Yeah, there was
One of your
a
jokes.
Yeah. See? I said something
Mexican
funny once.
Mafia reaction. Segments of the Mexican Mafia were enraged by the film. Specifically, the lead character's rape as a juvenile and his death at the hands of Ah, fuck, motherfucker. Hold on, I wanted to.
You scrolled way too.
No, I hit a button on accident. I was trying to change the
Probably
camera.
like top of the page or something.
Yeah, at the hands of his own followers at the end of his career, whether as a retaliation over the depiction of the film or as a routine criminal racket, the Mexican mafia member Joe Pegleg Morgan, who served as the inspiration of the character JD, allegedly attempted to extort money from Olmos. Court documents show that Olmos was a victim of an extortion in one extortion count containing 33-count federal indictment. Holy fucking shit. It says that 3 consultants on the film were later murdered because of the depiction of a homosexual rape scene, which offended the Mexican mafia gangsters machismo. And then Danny Trejo said in an interview that he was aware that 10 people have been murdered for their involvement in the film. The first killing occurred 12 days after the premiere. Holy fucking shit, dude. Yeah, they murder people for this
So you
fucking
get 12
movie.
whole days. You're lazy.
Don't get this podcast killed. What are you doing? What are you doing?
You guys are slow, Mexican
say about-
Mafia. I would have killed like at least
Fellas-
10 people. 3
fellas,
days
Haven't
after it came
haven't
out.
you listened to every angry older white man? They're lazy people.
And they yell about young people they think are lazy.
Listen, my father, he worked hard back in his day, and if anyone fucking called him gay, he would have killed him on the spot. He wouldn't have waited 12 days like these fucking.
I was gonna say, have you guys ever looked through? There's a whole Wikipedia article based on like scenes in sex scenes in movies that were real.
What?
Like they were like actually
Like the
fucking.
Billy Bob Thornton scene with what's her face or whatever.
No,
where they're
you're
actually
talking-
fucking.
I don't know which one you're talking
Oh,
about.
real sex scenes in films.
Is it like Blue Buffalo or Brown Buffalo? What's that fucking movie called with
the
Chloe
Brown
Sevigny?
Bunny.
Yeah, Chloe Sevigny and fucking
Brown Bunny.
Vincent D'Onofrio.
Holly Berry and Billy Bob Thornton.
was-
Holly Berry admitted that it was real. The unrated
Oh, that's
VHS
awesome.
briefly shows what movie were they in together. Yeah, that's why I heard this growing up. I thought it was
Monsters Ball.
Monsters Ball. Yeah, that one was real. I guess it says the scene was extremely convincing because they're both extremely talented actors. He won an Academy Award. It says it's fake. I don't know. This is a bunch of people that don't fucking know on a message board just deciding if it's real or not. I don't know. What is
Yeah, I was gonna say I
what's
know
the
that
wiki said?
That was Kiora. I
Like,
wouldn't
the
trust
movie was
those
the
dudes.
Brown Bunny, where I think
Chloe
Chloe
Sevigny.
Sevigny and I forget the
Vincent,
was the
I think it
director
was Vincent D'Onofrio, wasn't it?
Vincent Gallo.
Or yeah, that's what I meant. God damn it.
Yeah. And I think she got a lot of flack for that scene, but I think at one point she was like, it wasn't weird because we fucked before, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a whole Wikipedia article that's like list of
I feel like it's
unsimulated
real
sex
on
scenes.
brand that you know which
Everything
ones are
about
fake
this.
and which ones are real.
Well, there's a whole article about it.
Yeah, I know, but none of us know that article
I'm not
exists.
the one keeping track of these.
You kind of are now. You're the one telling us all about it.
Well, I was just bringing up a subject for the podcast. Oh boy, 3 a.m. Wikipedia searches are very weird.
Okay, here it is. Read it. Go. Somebody read it.
Neither Anna Vareshi nor Elizabeth Blake, both in the film, were professional actresses. Kirsten Dunst and Winona Ryder were both attached to the project but left. In an interview with The Guardian, Sevigny said that of the sex scene, it was tough, the toughest thing I've ever done, but Vincent was very sensitized to my needs, very gentle, and we'd been intimate in the past. Actress Jennifer Jason Leigh was initially set to play the role that Sevigny played, including the unsimulated oral sex scene, but ultimately turned down the role due to being in a relationship at the time.
Unsimulated means that it's real, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they did a blowjob scene
Yep,
for
it was
real
a-
on camera?
Yeah.
Hell
Like you
yeah,
can see
dude.
like when her cheeks puff out like
That's dope, dude. Now I want to watch this movie. I'm gonna beat off of this movie later. Hell yeah, dude.
It's fine.
Is this movie? Is it a good watch?
yeah,
or is
it's a
it
decent
just-
movie. I like that movie
All right, I'll check it out. Cool.
Why was the bunny brown?
because you're racist.
It's about black people.
But it's like not a lot of American movies. It's like a lot of like weird French
It's about
films
Eastern
and shit.
Atlanta.
But no, the article is like it's like weird.
My man.
God damn.
I'm just trying to get laughs out of Luke right now. I don't know
so
why.
good.
I don't know
So
why, but
good.
I'm like I'm trying to throw him at him to.
That took me a second. I was like, Easter. I was like, is that another movie? Oh, Easter in Atlanta. Okay.
So I was I'll say this just for fun. Like I don't know if you clipped that thing I sent you.
Not yet,
from
but
the
I
late
will.
start.
I will.
I was watching it at work because that's what I'm trying to do now. Is like look for clips to help.
Thank you.
And if you want to see the most autistic moment I've ever like physically seen from
Hey,
myself,
I'm not it.
as he reaches over to touch me, my eyes are all like opening and closing randomly as I'm like shying away from it.
Oh, is the clip where? Because I rewatched it. I thought it was funny when I was talking about like you almost killing fucking me being scared that you were gonna murder Ethan that night.
Yeah. And then I was like, I have mice and men's your friends. I was like, they had the pretty hair.
Yeah. That was a good bit.
I fed them goddamn late star boys. I did.
Yeah, dude, I'll clip that.
It was. I was watching it at work, and Rami was sitting right behind me, and Rami's like a pretty hood dude. The best way.
He's been on our podcast before.
Yeah, not this one, but okay.
Ours.
So, but he was just like, he started laughing as soon as he saw like his finger coming towards me, and then my reaction. I was fucking weak for, a solid 5 minutes of watching myself be that autistic. And then you're describing what you thought would happen where you're like, he's rocking back and forth so much. And I was
like, then you see his eyes start going and he just starts, and I was like, oh no, he's going to murder my friends. I'm an accomplice.
But it looked like I was like Tina Belcher dancing on Bob's Burgers afterwards. I'm like, like, it was all of it. Top to bottom was real fucking funny to watch back.
Yeah, I rewatched the first episode because Pat said it was like, it's a good episode, and I was like, I don't remember it being that good. And then I rewatched it and I was like, all right, we did okay. And then fucking I was like, that part's funny. And then I remembered that you said that. Yeah, I've been slacking on the clips. Sorry if you guys like the clips from us. I've been slacking the last 2 weeks. My bad. We recorded hella podcasts in a row, and I've just been burned out on editing them all. But I'll get you guys some clips. I promise.
Which, by the way, speaking of Tina Belcher, Dan Mintz, who voices Tina, is a very underrated comedian.
Dude, comedian, writer, Dan Mintz. He's fucking funny as shit.
Dan Mintz has my favorite joke of all time.
What does it tell it?
I envy kids nowadays because of how easy it is to masturbate. Like, when I was a kid, if you wanted to masturbate, you had to find the Sears catalog, go to the lingerie section. But now in the age of the internet, I can just go to my computer, go online, and go right to Sears.com.
That's your favorite joke of all time, though?
I love that joke so
he
dearly.
says a lot of, like, he's like Kreischer with the hyperbolic favorite of all time.
That legit is, like, very up there for me.
Yeah. No, I've heard you mention it before, so I know that you actually do really. But, yeah, Dan Mintz is fucking funny as shit, man.
He's super, super funny.
Why does he look exactly like the character that he plays, though?
Because that's what they did.
That's
Have you not seen
hilarious.
Gene and...
No, I'm not a big Bob's Burgers fan. I don't watch a lot of that stuff.
Yeah, everybody kind of looks like their character.
Gotcha.
No, Dan is so fucking funny.
Was not aware. Luke, when are you doing more Nerdcast stuff? You got a plan for it?
Yeah, we're talking about it now.
All right. You want to tease anything for the listeners?
Nope.
No? Where's the first episode at?
I'm going to post it.
All right. Is it coming, though? Like,
yeah,
tell them...
it's coming.
All right. Okay. It'll be out soon.
It'll be out before they hear this.
Cool. Go to the Patreon. Patreon.com/TheBastards. $5 unlocks all of our shit. The fucking the movie podcast, Bastard LLC. We fucking watch a movie and review it. Luke's got a Nerdcast starting on Patreon. Who knows what'll happen? Maybe he's gonna do his own shit. And there's more Patreon bonus shit. I just wanted to plug Patreon real quick. And
we have shirts.
We have T-shirts. If you guys want a Bastard Sermon T-shirt, I gotta grab one. Salt Lake listener, my bad. I told you, by the time you hear this, you'll already have the messages. But we recorded on Wednesday instead of Tuesday, so I'm mailing your shirt on Thursday. Sorry in advance.
Can you mail up Mishka's?
Yeah, I'll mail Mishka's. I just need his address and stuff. But
I got it.
Big shout out, Mishka Subali. Thanks for buying a T-shirt.
He didn't buy it.
You're just giving him one? Cool, sick. Anyways, what the fuck? What was I gonna say? Yeah, T-shirts. We'll post that soon. We'll have the designs posted. You can check it out. It's got the Bastard Sermon, the new logo by Eamon Hill on the breast pocket, and the full new Bastard Monk logo on the back. It's black and white and red, and they're all black T-shirts. There's no other colors. Let us know what size. Hit us up on any social media platform. Put it in the YouTube comments. Bastard Sermon at thebastardsermon@gmail.com if you want to email us a request for it, and we'll get it shipped to you. If you're local, we'll get it dropped off to you. Should we do any other quick plugs while I'm thinking about it? YouTube. Yeah. Thank you guys for all the support, all the subscribes. If you guys don't mind, if you like this so far, give us a fucking put a little like. It helps us with the algorithm, helps us get seen by more shit, and give us a subscribe. Tell your friends about it. All right, back to the show.
Yeah, I actually just got a Bastard Sermon T-shirt myself.
Yeah,
Thanks.
you did.
Appreciate you, man.
Paid Lloyd a little extra because I think he's great.
I saw that.
Oh, you're
And
the
he
cutest.
does. He is the co-host of our podcast. Fuck you, we like the Bengals.
What are you guys doing postseason? What's your
We were gonna record with a guy from like Bengals Twitter tonight, but he hasn't really gotten back to me. So I think I'm gonna call an audible. Are you still good to do an episode tonight, or do you got to go to bed?
I'll probably go to bed. I got a doctor's appointment right after work tomorrow.
Oh, okay. I'm going to. I know Lloyd's not a baseball guy, but I'm actually going to the Reds game tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
But they're really bad, and I'm weirdly looking forward to going to a stadium that's like eerily empty.
Why is it gonna be empty?
Because they suck real bad right now.
They suck
okay.
real bad.
They lost what 13 games in a row. Or
It was
some
like
shit?
11. It was 11 games.
Didn't
in
they
a
give
row.
up like 4 of their best players or some shit?
Yeah, it was
My
real
friends
bad.
were fucking livid on
Yeah,
it.
so was he.
My baseball
I was
friends.
very, very mad.
Dude, my dude Nick Ruholt was fucking. Shout out to him from go and check out Sign Language, but he was
Do it.
fucking pissed on Facebook, dude. Fucking pissed.
I'm not trying to talk about baseball too much because I know Lloyd's not the biggest baseball fan. But I was gonna say,
I'm not either. I don't know anything about it.
but no, it's
other
like I
than-
get to watch like
Same.
it's like a 12:35 p.m. game Thursday afternoon. People are at work. There was hardly anyone at the Tuesday night game. So the Thursday day game, there might be 1,000 people in the stadium,
Holy shit.
if that.
That'll be awesome.
It'll be so much fun to watch.
It's gonna be
I'm gonna bring
crazy.
a bag like with eye holes. It's gonna say I used to wear this at Bengals games. They're,
Nice.
That's
they're-
fucking
they're
funny.
so bad right now.
We
But
record tomorrow.
yeah, the draft is tomorrow.
Yeah.
The-
yeah,
The draft, the football for
The NFL
football?
draft.
All right, I guess I'm gonna watch that.
I'm
too.
very excited for that.
sick, dude.
It'll be
Wait,
the first time you had to stay up late to see the Bengals pick.
Chameleon Open Mics. Who's going? Are you going?
Potentially.
You're going, right?
No,
Why not? Come on, we gotta get you to go.
I'll go eventually.
Come on, dude.
I might be hanging out with a friend of the pod, Cy Amundsen,
All right.
tomorrow.
He's a friend of our pod or your pod? Definitely your
Our pod.
Yeah. I was like,
he,
I don't know Cy.
He's a fantastic comedian, fantastic
Besides,
writer.
fucking hilarious.
I would like to
dude.
know Cy. Yeah, I'm familiar.
He said he wants to do a virtual episode of Fuck You. So
Fuck
we'll,
yeah, I'm in.
Nice, dude.
but
Set that shit up.
I've been hanging out at his place a lot recently, just like
Naked.
because. Anyway,
You want to play NBA Jam?
I do like NBA Jam.
Right.
I was more of an NBA hang time guy.
What's the difference?
It's literally a reference to a joke Cy made about
Yeah.
him on his podcast. That
What was the joke? Inform the bastard sermon, people.
So Alex was over there and he's like, "Oh yeah, not even the worst." Cy like fucked his toe up, and he showed Alex a picture of his toe, and Alex was like, "Not even the worst picture I've seen this week." I was hanging out with 2 nurses earlier this week, and I saw a picture of a guy with like his dick was exploded, and Cy's like, and Alex just in Alex fashion just walked away after saying that. It was like dicking around the house, like, and he's like, "Hold on, like you just left out, like how, what?" And he's like, "I don't know. I think it had something to do with ice skating. Do you want to play NBA Jam?"
So I
Which
didn't-
I heard, and I was like, "Yeah,
Yeah, that sounds like.
that checks out.
No, you've nailed that story. That's exactly how it happened.
that's my shoey baby."
Yeah. So I used to see one of the nurses, and we're on good terms now. But I asked her the next week.
You know
the way you tell a story is.
Do you know the way I always tell how tall and
Yeah.
he does that with any girl he's ever had any like conversation with.
We still talk. We text every once in a while. Haven't talked to her in a year. She's brown. Her pussy smells kind of like lilac a little bit, lilac and Egyptian cotton. Anyways, so we were playing NBA Jam, and I'm a substitute teacher.
Smells like DJ Sweat.
Yeah, keep going.
DJ
sorry.
Dick Sweats. So I asked her, I was like, "What happened to his dick?" And then she said, "Oh, it was Fournier's gangrene."
That
That's a
sounds
gnarly
awful.
one. It's gnarly.
Sounds real
It is
awful.
basically.
I will say, don't Google it.
Yeah, I don't want.
it's
I don't have
real
the stomach
bad.
today,
Yeah, that's
dude.
what I'm saying.
I'm hungover. I don't feel good. I couldn't watch a pedophile get shot. Normally, I'd beat off to that, but yeah, if I can't watch that, I'm not looking up
Yeah.
Foreigner's gangrene.
It's not good.
I imagine gangrene by itself is not good. So you start tacking words
The-
onto it. Yeah, I don't imagine
short-
that makes it more fun. Gangrene.
The short version, it is a flesh-eating disease that affects the penile area. It's not great.
So his dick fell off, right?
No, it was just like
It just got. It looks like it has a bite taken out of it now.
I don't have the picture, but I there is Google image pictures of
thanks.
it. I feel like some of the Bastard Sermon listeners would like look that up.
Can you spell the
Right.
first word? What is it?
Fournier, Fournier.
Okay, go ahead.
Fournier's gangrene.
Please don't post it in the Discord. I don't want to see it.
It's the grossest thing I've
I'm
ever
looking
seen.
at you. I don't know you
Everyone
well, Tate
send it to
Corcoran.
Cody on Facebook chat.
Tate Corcoran, I don't know you at all, but you seem like a guy that would post it. Don't post it, Tate, please.
Just send it to Cody in Facebook chat.
Cade, I'll revoke your Bastard Sermon subscription and block you on everything if you
He won't
fucking
do
send
that.
it to me. I will do that. I don't
won't
care.
do that.
Fuck your $5. Don't send it to me. I don't
He
want
won't
it.
do that.
I'll revoke your shit.
And another dick pic.
Yeah.
No more dick pics.
And the hand of the girl that showed me, she was like, "Yeah, it's just another day." Like I've taken care of people that have that. I'm just like, how is this not the grossest thing ever? It's like I bet like the first one was gross, but like everyone after that, it's like, yeah, I've seen this
I
before.
wonder what it smells like. Did you ask her?
No, and I don't plan
That's
to.
immediately where my brain goes. It's got to smell like putrefaction, right?
And I can't hit
Cody's
her
like,
up out
can
of
I
the
get
blue.
it in my mouth still? Or
Okay, can I go like dorky sciencey? Did you know that putrefaction, like the smell of rot, comes from a specific chemical called putrescine?
yeah.
Yeah, dude, I didn't know that. I had no idea. And then there's
Just
another.
related to chlorine?
It's also related to cadaverine. Cadaverine.
Cadaverine.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, it's that one, and that's where what's the smell of cadavers, basically. And shit
It's
like
where
that.
the word putrid comes from.
Yeah, exactly.
And cadaver.
Yeah.
Gross.
Well, I think it comes from some Latin thing, and then whatever. Anyways,
I don't know too much about the etymologies.
I don't either.
He just wanted to impress you with etymology.
Yeah.
I'm very impressed. Shoes.
I know words.
All right, we're gonna go over to the Patreon. 50 minutes is enough. Let's do our plugs. Again, go and check out Fuck You Like the Bengals. Do you wanna just break it down real quick? What is Fuck You Like the Bengals?
So we talk about the Bengals here in this kitchen that we are talking in right now.
This is a
Lloyd,
podcast studio. What do you mean? Do you see the fucking these solid hard walls and that nice brick wall that we have
Yes.
masoned up?
Oh, yeah.
Mariah Johnson, I'm looking at you.
So what Lloyd and I do is during the season we talk about the Bengals and then we write roast jokes about their upcoming opponent. Lloyd and I have been doing this together for about 2.5 years, and it's just been. I just can't thank Lloyd enough for just hanging on, and
It's been a lot of fun.
it really has. It's super fun, and Lloyd and I get to fuck with each other, like not to the degree that you guys do in the Bastard Sermon, but like we still fuck with each other
In our own, tizzy way.
I
Yeah.
hope that you guys do another live one because that live Fuck You Like the Bengals was great over at Bananas.
That
You
was
should
so much fun.
Yeah.
set up another one if fucking Mikey will let you do it.
We just gotta. Mikey got really mad at me after that, but we evened it out.
Why did Mikey get mad at you?
I think I
Microphones.
lost a microphone or something like that.
It was lost before you got there.
No, it was like the
It's a-
wrong one was returned, and I was
Yeah.
yelled at.
Oh.
It was a whole fucking thing.
Whatever. You'll be
We
all right.
worked it out. I kind of had a falling out with another comic, but
Who?
I won't get
You don't want to talk about it?
No, I
I'm
won't.
gonna ask you. Can I ask you off mic?
No. Yeah, you can.
I won't talk about it.
But
I will.
Go ahead. Anyways, so
but check out Fuck You Like the Bengals. Lloyd and I, we talk about the Bengals. Roast our upcoming opponent during the offseason. We just talk Bengals, just talk about life. Next record episode I want to do, I actually recently took the Enneagram test. Do you know what that is?
I have no idea.
It's like a kind of a personality-esque test in a way. Have you done this? Have you seen this before?
Yeah.
It basically like determines like what there's 9 categories of what your personality is, and it just determines like what kind of personality you have. Like
Is it
whether
that test that they gave Amber Heard that they've been talking about in that trial or whatever, where they give you
No, I don't think so.
547 questions and it, as soon as it's over, it immediately tells you like the things that like personality traits that you definitely have and stuff that like you might not even be aware of.
So I'm not even sure because I haven't really been watching.
I just didn't know if it was that test. My bad.
I just know that Amber Heard has a really weird large intestine. That's the only thing I've learned from this trial.
Keep going. So you're taking this test.
I took the test. It was there's like 9 categories, something like that, and I got like 9. I was the 9. Was a 99% match with the number 2, which is The Giver, which is like
It's a great book by Lois
book?
Lowry.
It is a really good book.
I thought you were talking about the book. Are you not talking about
no.
the book? Okay.
I'm talking about the
Okay.
is it the Enneagram or Enneagram?
Enneagram.
Enneagram. And I was like the 99th percentile of The Giver, which is basically like I just go out of my way to
He'll
like,
suck your dick.
That's the 100th percentile.
He'll probably suck your dick.
And
How does this translate to Fuck You Like the Bengals? I'm so lost right now.
well, we were
you-
going to talk about it
Okay.
just in depth because I know Lloyd's a big psychology guy.
Oh, that'd be great for a Bengals podcast. What are you saying
Well,
right
Lloyd
now?
and I bullshit. We
Yeah,
bullshit.
Do you want to do it on the Patreon?
No, he was talking about like the back and forth, just like non
Gotcha.
football related talk.
Yeah.
I think was
Gotcha.
what he's aiming at.
Yeah, and then we do like Bengals talk, and then like I said during the season we roast people. I'll be on the road a little bit during the summer. I'm doing the Funniest Person in Cincinnati contest in 2 weeks.
When is that? What's the date?
May 11th.
This will be out before then. Go and check that out. Where's that? Go Bananas?
Go Bananas.
How much is it?
It is $5.
$5. And where at? What time? What time, rather?
Go Bananas Comedy Club, I believe, 7:30. I haven't been to one yet.
Sorry, the date is May 11th. Is that a Friday, Saturday?
It's a
Wednesday.
Wednesday. Go out. Check it out. I'll be there. I'll go out there and check it out.
May 21st, I'll be at Helltown in Northside.
Hell yeah.
Doing that. July 1st and 2nd, I'm doing a weekend at the Comedy Corner Underground in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Dope.
That's sick, dude.
Friend of our pod, Cy Amundsen, kind of helped me out. Got my name in there, and
That's dope, man.
he's been super helpful. So I get to do a weekend there. It's like a triple feature weekend, where it's like 3 comics will basically do feature length sets. I'm very, very looking forward to that. I've heard it's a dope club.
I'm happy for you, Shoes. That's
Thank
fucking
you.
awesome.
And I'm going to be singing the national anthem for the Florence Y'alls again this year.
Nice.
I'm very excited about that.
Hell yeah, dude. That's fucking awesome. All right, Luke, do the reads. Before you do the reads, again, patreon.com/SebastianTurn. $5 to the rest of this episode and everything else we got. All right, go ahead.
We are sponsored by Scarlet Vape and Smoke Shop. If you guys are looking to get some top-of-the-line quality Delta 8, Delta 10 nugs, or oils, you should head on over to Scarlet Vape and Smoke Shop. They have it all when it comes to the smoking culture, from water bongs to glass-blown pipes. They've got it all. I just picked up some cones myself. It's definitely worth it. And if you use promo code BASTARD at checkout, you will get 15% off of your order. So head up Scarlet Vape and Smoking Shop at one of their 2 locations. One at 11424 Montgomery Road, Cincinnati, Ohio, 45249. And the other one is at 937 Monmouth Street, Newport, Kentucky, 41071. Again, let them know you're a bastard, and you will get 15% off your order.
Check out banginsnacks.net. They get snacks from all over the world. They're fantastic stuff at great prices. And if you use the promo code BASTARD or BASTARD, you'll save 15% off. Yeah, we've gotten a bunch of different stuff from them, and all of it's been pretty dope for the most part. So
the Skittles flour and berry candy is still on my mind, to be honest.
Can we get some more of those? Hey, Bangin' Snacks. Drop us off another box, please.
yeah, banginsnacks.net.
.net.
Also, check out Dark Mountain Cult, Kneel to No One. You know all the regulars by now.
All our boys. Go and check them out.
Boys.
We love you guys. Any comedians that I forgot to mention that were on JFL, I'm sorry, but you guys all crushed it.
Lee, Rudick, Kelly Collette, Rand Barnacle.
Mike and Molly on Tubi, Lee's special. Go and check
Dude,
that out.
It's the best, man.
Be on the lookout for Blake Hammond's special coming out soon.
Who else is on that JFL? Hannah Youngholm. We mentioned her. Giles Chickering.
He had a good set.
Dude, Giles is... I have to go against him in the Funniest Person contest. Good luck. Dude's a funny motherfucker, dude.
Yeah, he got up there and crushed it. Also, shout out to Rudick for being the only person with merch. Yeah, other comics have merch every once in a while on big shows, because I was ready to spend an amount. I was like, I'm going to spend $60. Literally looking to give money to these comics to help them out. These broke fucking comics to make $12,000 a year trying to live their dreams. And none of these fucks had any... Fucking, what's the
Industrious?
word? Yeah, you unindustrious fucking lazy fucks. Go print something. Big shout out for having fucking beer koozies. Yeah, I handed him $60 for 8 of them, and he was like, this is too much. I was like, shut up. Shut your fucking mouth. Everybody else was going to get this money, and now they're not. You're the only one getting it, because none of these fucks wanted money tonight, I guess. So yeah, and I handed out beer koozies at the bar. Get some merch, you fucking slackers. What are you doing? You guys
and now
are awesome.
they're dating.
Yeah. I fucked Rudick in his car.
I had merch once upon a time.
How'd
Those
that go for
giant
you?
foam hands.
Really?
Better.
They just said bigger than my tongue.
Better.
How do you make a foam hand that fits his giant hand? He already has foam hand, regular person hands.
Yeah, he couldn't wear them. It was for the rest of us.
I have to invest an Elon Musk amount of money in foam for a foam hand to fit my hand. That was a reach, but that's okay.
Yep.
That's
You know
okay.
what? You did it.
My merch, and Lloyd will know immediately what this is. I once had hats.
What is it?
With pockets.
You had
We can do that story on the Patreon.
Cool.
For sure, we can do that story.
Oh!
That's a podcast.
Yeah.